10 hacks if you're stuck with a piece and can't play it any better, but first let me get a haircut. Way better. Number 1, play it 3 times in super slow motion and wait 1 day, and I promise you, you will be able to play it way better the next day. 2, play it for someone else, even if you can't play it very well. Have you realized that whatever piece you played at a concert, the day after the concert you magically can play it extremely well, even if you fucked it up at the concert? I don't know exactly why this is, but I guess it's because concerts are extreme situations and the learning potential is just off the charts, and playing for friends or family has the same effect. 3 is more of a question you should ask yourself. If you would know that someone you love would blow their brains out if you can't play this piece better and you don't have more time to practice and you are not allowed to practice more, would you practice the same way? Probably not. 4. Check out the obvious boxes. Are you practicing enough slowly? Are you paying enough attention to articulation and dynamics? Most of the time there's just a weak link we have to fix and the piece will really sound way better. 5. Analyze for yourself what is not working and keep asking questions till you get an answer. It's either a musical problem or a technical problem. If the problem is a musical problem, listen to a recording. I know this is a controversial one and some musicians might not like it, but if you don't know what you could do in relation to phrasing, sound color, etc., it's way harder to develop your own style of interpretation because you have to figure out everything on your own. Don't think this is copying. Every great artist steals, if it's Mozart, Stanley Kubrick or Picasso. Art is basically taking what other people have done and making your own out of it, or synthesizing 2 things together. For technical problems, make sure what you're actually playing and what is in the notes. Ask yourself, why is this movement not working? And most of the time you will find an answer to that question. It's either a mental or physical problem. 6. Set a deadline until you want to be able to play the piece you're struggling with. There's this concept that the more time we have to accomplish something, the longer it will take us. Limit the time and you will see more progress because you will practice more efficiently. 7. Practice with different articulations and rhythms. Very obvious one because it just works. I just wanted to mention it for the sake of completeness. 8. Look at what you're playing. I mean, what notes are you actually playing? What harmonies, what dynamics? Often after playing something for a longer period of time, you automate too much and you don't actively read your music or move your fingers. Basically, you play without thinking and without using your brain. We musicians call it autopilot. Number 9, focus on just one thing simultaneously. This is something I tell my own students quite often. Most of the time this happens. I tell them they made something wrong and that they should correct it the next time. They play it and they make the same mistake again, even if I just told them.
I'm Groot.
No, that's exactly what you just said. How is that even possible?
And then I tell them, the next time you play it, just focus on this one thing, no matter what else happens. You can do it basically with everything. Maybe the one time focus on rhythm, the next time just focus on dynamics. Obviously, that doesn't mean that you have to screw up everything else. 10. Don't let the last repetition each day be one that was wrong. Otherwise, you will remember and learn the wrong version because we're learning when we're not practicing. And my bonus advice, don't practice it for 1 week. This is not a joke. It sounds controversial, but it works, trust me. I think that our body and brain need time to learn these complex movements of playing an instrument, and that's why I do believe that putting pieces aside for some time is actually the best advice I could give you. 12. Click this video right here, realize that you suck at playing an instrument and that you won't be able to play it any better.